Hello everybody, it's Carol here from Magpie's Gifts, and this is Nina. And Nina is part of the 2017 Charlie Bear collection, In a Land Far, Far Away. And Nina has been designed by Isabel Lee and co-designed by Charlotte Morris, that we know as Charlie. Now Nina is one of a little mini-series, and this little mini-series is made up of 5 little bears, or 5 different size bears actually, and these 5 bears are all Plumo. And Plumo is a trademark of Charlie Bears, and it's made of unique mixtures of plush and alpaca or mohair. So it means that the bear's not only made of this wonderful plush that we're seeing, but also alpaca or mohair in the ears and around the muzzle and face. Now Nina has been made of lots of different fabrics that we're seeing here. You'll notice that on her arms this is a very thick and dense fabric, and it's actually been tipped. It's like caramel and golds, and you can see as I move that it's darker on the outside than it is on the inside. Now this has been used on her arms and also on her legs, so you can see this here. And also we're seeing other fabrics that have also been used. We've got this other fabric that's almost like, well, it's shades of grey, and we're seeing gold shades, we're seeing cream, we're seeing off-whites that have also been tipped with grey. So there's lots of different tones that are running through this. Now this has been used on her main body, and you can see this here at the back, and it's almost in stripes. So it's a random plush that means that no two Ninas will ever look the same. You'll also see there on her little bottom she's got her Charlie Bear tag, and then we can also see some other plush that's been used, and this is a white, very long and very fluffy plush that's been used, and these are the ends of her necklace that she wears around her neck. So if I turn her round, you can see that we've got this random plush that I was telling you about. You can see here we've got the off-whites that have been tipped with the grey, and then you can see this golden plush that's running through it, and the caramel tones, and you can see it's in like stripes. If I lift her arm up, you can just see under there, you can see the stripes that go right the way round. Isn't that unusual and very different? So like I say, this will make every Nina very, very different from each other. Then here you're seeing this very long fluffy plush in the pure white that I told you about. Now this is like a collar that goes right the way around her neck. And then if you look very closely here, you can see the little necklace that she's wearing around her neck. And this is a corded necklace that's been finished in white and also a caramel shade. It's also been knotted, and then on the end there we've got this lovely little brass heart that she's wearing as well. Now look at that nose. Her nose has been hand stitched, and we can also see the airbrushing as well, and of course her stitched mouth as well as her shaved muzzle. Now this muzzle is actually the alpaca and the mohair that's been used, that you can see there. And if I turn her to the side, look at that little turned up nose she's got there. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is, like I'm saying, this is the alpaca that's being used here, and it's also being used on the inner ear. It's very soft but very thick and dense. And then we've got this random plush again on the top of her face that's been used. Now she is 5-way jointed, that means that her head moves, and her arms and her legs. And she measures from the bottom of those paws to the top of her head 11.5 inches, which is about 29 centimetres. She's also suitable for anybody over the age of 3, and if she gets a bit grubby, she's surface washable. But look at those paws. Now these paws have been finished in a beige suedette and they're sculptured, so she's got her tickly toes, which is the words that Charlie Bears like to use. The tickly paw pads. Aren't they gorgeous? So this is Nina, and like I've said, she's part of a mini series of Plumo bears. And within this series there's 5 Plumo bears, and this one is Nina. And then we've got Brenda, we've got Genevieve, we've got Brenda, Genevieve, this is Nina, sorry, and we've got Dobby as well. And then also we've got this big boy, and this is Higgs. And he is also a Plumo bear. So if you'd like to get hold of either Higgs or Nina, then please visit my website www.magpies-gifts.co.uk. But before I go, I just want to also tell you that Nina is limited in production. That means that they'll only ever make 3,000 of her, which is the same for all the Plumo bears that we're seeing in this collection. So they really are something quite special. So thank you for watching, and bye for now.